Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing well. Today is going to be another Wispy set, and this is the set right here. So of course I've already applied my spikes, but I will go over the mapping for that in just a second. So it is prom season where I'm at. I will say that I think prom season was very early this year. I don't know if I'm just tripping, but like, first of all, I graduated how many years ago? Oh, almost 8 years ago. So very long time. But I feel like prom back in the day was like mid-May, end of May, like right before graduation. But for some reason they're doing prom all the way almost 2 months ahead of school ending, which is crazy to me. I've never heard of prom in April, but I mean, I guess that's how they're doing it nowadays. But yeah, to go over the mapping and about the lashes. So first of all, my client has a lot of lashes. Like, she has a lot of lashes. She has 3 to 4 layers. On the outer corners, her eyes have 4 layers, and then it goes towards the inner corner, it goes to 3, and then in the very inner corner it's 2. But even then, her from inner corner to outer corner, her lashes are very thick and just so amazing. Absolutely love these lashes. So I definitely had to go a little bit lighter when it comes to doing my light volume sets. Because she has so many lashes, I did not want to add my typical, I usually use 4Ds and 6Ds and 3Ds. For this set, I mainly stayed in between 3D and maybe occasionally added a 5D lash. But other than that, I could not use a 6D whatsoever. I could not use mainly 4Ds whatsoever. That would have just brought way too much volume that she wasn't looking for. She was looking for a light volume set. And yeah, she wanted a light volume and she wanted it wispy, and that is exactly what I gave her. So for spikes, starting off in the inner corner, we're going to be going in with 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16 on the very outer corner. Now for fans, starting off in the inner corner, we're going to be going in with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then we're going to be skipping 15 and going straight into 16, just to make sure that we get that nice flick on the very outer corner. Oh, I quickly forgot to mention, the only time that I did use higher volume fans, so like 6 to 8D fans, was when I was applying my 14s and 16s, and that was to make sure that the outer corner was much more darker than the inner corner, because I wanted it to go from a lighter wispy in the inner corner to middle, and then a lot more deeper on the outer corner, almost giving the illusion of eyeliner without having to use a L specialty eyelash extension. But that is basically it for my mapping, you guys. It is I always say my mappings are pretty easy, but they honestly are. I don't do anything too complicated, nothing that you cannot follow. But other than that, yeah, you guys, that is it for my mapping. Let me see if I have a question real quick. Alrighty, so my last video was a refill, and a question that I got was, how often should you book your clients' refill/infills? So for me, I like to do mine by days and not how much my client comes in with. There's a lot of lash checks I'll do by percentage, and although I think that's perfectly fine, for me and my sanity and my client's sanity, I go by days. So no matter how much they come in with, I will always charge them a refill price. And on my website, I add a little bit of more time. I like to take my time with my refills anyways, so I'm not trying to do a refill in an hour and a half. I can do a refill in an hour and a half, but I don't try and limit my time to only that time to do a refill. But yeah, so for me, I do 1 week fills, which have to be booked no more than 7 to 10 days after you leave your appointment, or 2-week fills, which had to be booked no more than 17 days. So 2.5 weeks is around my ballpark. It's like the deadline. But of course you can gauge, you can do it however you want to. But yeah, some people go by percentage and some people go by days, and I'm the one who goes by days. If you are the type of person who wants to go by percentage and days, I really don't know what to tell you. I think you're kind of being a little picky. And I know as lash artists, our time is very valuable. I 100% understand that. But also, I can see it being very frustrating as from a client standpoint when you think you're fine and the next thing you know, you're having to pay $30 to $50 more, just because what you thought isn't what you really thought, you know? Or yeah, I can't imagine. Or what if it's lash shedding season and my lashes fall out a little bit more than I normally would? And I know it's not the lash artist's fault, but it's also not my fault either. You know, it's the nature's fault. Like, what? You know? So just to combat that and just make sure everything is fair, I just do day deadlines. But yeah, that's how I do my refills and infills. You could do 3-week fills. I have talked to my loyal clients, because sometimes my very, very loyal clients, or not even my very, very loyal clients, but sometimes my clients come in and they don't even need a fill and they're already on the last day of their deadline. So for some clients, I'll have them send me a picture. They'll text me and be like, hey girl, I know my deadline is coming up soon, but I still have a lot of lashes. And I'll be like, send me a picture. If they send me a picture, I'll extend it to be 3 weeks. Extend it by a couple, like 3 or 4 days at most. And yeah, that is how I do my refills and infills. So thank you guys so much for watching. This video is going to continue, but I am going to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below what you guys would like to see next, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
like the girl in my eyes.